Last night, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard appointed a new top aide to a $100,000 a year job without board consent.
The reason for Mike is he have a wealth of great information. He's a young person and ex-politician.
Oh, he's a young person. He's an ex-politician. You know, like every other politician who got put out because they were doing some extremely inappropriate stuff. He's like one of those. And he's young. He's young and he got fired. So yeah, that's why I hired him. Tiffany, boo, okay? Boo, all right? Boo to you. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments and let me know what you think about this. So apparently Tiffany is in a state of desperation. So she had what was supposed to be a board meeting last night in Dalton for the Dalton Village. The trustees called themselves canceling it. But of course, Tiffany's like, look, I'm the mayor. I do what I want. Y'all can't cancel nothing. Y'all ain't got the power of Grayskull. Okay. So she decided to show up. And of course, so the only people also who showed up was basically her minions. So she still got minions. It's unbelievable, but there are still some minions. I have my theories as to why that is. And if Tiffany was to hear my theory, she'd be quite concerned. She'd be concerned indeed. Okay. But we are going to listen to, she appointed a new administrator, of course, because she got rid of her once loved and just sidekick of all sidekicks, Keith Freeman. Since he's gone, she needed to hire another one. And of course, she picked someone shiesty. She picked another shiesty person, allegedly. So we're going to hear a little bit about why he's known to be shiesty. What is it? What's in his history? Like, is it something really bad or is it just little stuff? Are we nitpicking? What are we doing? So we're going to learn. This kind sir from Fox Local is going to tell us, sir, what did he do?
A dramatic meeting in Dalton leads to even more controversy, this time over a new hire.
Not only did Mayor Tiffany Henyard make the hire without consent from the board, we're learning tonight the newest employee has a storied past.
Dane Placco has been following this. He joins us now with this exclusive story. Dane.
Yeah, within hours of Mayor Tiffany Henyard appointing a new village administrator last night, allegations were surfacing about his background, including some startling allegations of inappropriate behavior.
My next appointment will be for village administrator.
Last night, Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard appointed a new top aide to a $100,000 a year job without board consent. 34-year-old Michael A. Smith, who's been active in South suburban politics for years.
Look. Now look at the look on his face, just from the side. Does this look like a man that you could trust? Look at this. What is he doing with his mouth? Okay. What's this? Sir, you trying to make your lips match your tummy? I'm sorry. I didn't have to go there. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It was like a stray. Yeah. I'm sorry. You stand too close to the tip, you're going to catch a few, okay? My bad. All right. Proceed.
The reason for Mike is he have a wealth of great information. He's a young person and ex-politician.
Oh, he's a young person. He's an ex-politician. You know, like every other politician who got put out because they were doing some extremely inappropriate stuff. He's like one of those. And he's young. He's young and he got fired. So yeah, that's why I hired him. Tiffany, boo, okay? Boo, all right? Boo to you.
He knows the laws like the back of his hand.
Oh, do he?
Perhaps that's because Smith has been in and out of trouble with the law for years.
Ooh.
Public reporting shows Smith has been charged at least 8 times with crimes ranging from domestic battery to official misconduct. In 2012, Smith, then a young trustee in Dixmoor, resigned after pleading guilty to theft when he allegedly stole gasoline by posing as a police officer.
Hold up. No, he's not a circus clown. That sounds like something a circus clown would do. He doesn't look like a circus clown at all. That's hilarious. I'm going to tell you why it's so hilarious. in another video I'm going to show you as to why the loyalty is clearly there with this one. You know, it's slim pickings with Tiffany. She's just trying to grab onto whomever, you know, is still, you know, rocking with her. And so I found a clip, one of many, okay, where he's at, well, mostly usually the Thornton Township meetings this guy usually shows up at. And he gets clowned big time, okay? but I got a clip I'm going to show of him basically waxing on, waxing off Tiffany's ass, you know? And what he's talking about is Tiffany giving away free gas. The thing that makes him love her so much apparently is her doing these giveaways, gas giveaways. And it's so funny that it turns out that one of the crimes he committed was pretending to be a cop so he could buy gas. He could get free gas. Maybe just take the bus, sir. Maybe just take the bus. I don't think maybe you're not supposed to be driving yourself around. Maybe that's it. I'm just trying to be helpful, sir. Just trying to be helpful. Okay? I can't wait to tell you guys my synopsis at the end for why this is such a shitty idea. And she has no idea how much she's burning the shit out of herself by doing shit like this. Hiring people who have this shady history and probably already right now have weird things going on with them. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Remind me later because my ADHD be fucking with me, okay?
Then in 2018, Smith was working as an assistant dean at Thornton Fractional High School when he was fired for sexual harassment of a female student, grooming a student with lascivious intent, and inappropriate aggressive behavior towards a male student. According to
So he was trying to make the small child his girlfriend, and then he got into an altercation with her tiny boyfriend to fight for her honor. This grown ass fucking man. Okay. This Santa Claus shaped man. Is that what he done? Oh, so basically it's a miracle he's free right now. Sir from Fox, what you're telling me is that the fact that he's free is like an oversight. He's supposed to be locked up. But of course he's not, because Tiffany's got a hold of him. Tiffany said, you know what? I can help you. You can help me. Okay? Help me. Help you. She loves to surround herself with, well, you know what? You are the company that you keep. People attract that which they are. So Tiffany is a criminal, so she attracts criminals, and she's very comfortable in that. So she hires them. She wants to keep them super close. Once she meets them, she likes to keep them. And that's why she's going to adjust just fine when she go to jail.
In his termination letter, Smith was accused of contacting a 15-year-old female student on Snapchat with inappropriate comments and making her his girlfriend.
How is this fucker free? Hold up. I got to go back for that one. I think I misheard something.
15-year-old female student on Snapchat with
15. I thought that's what I heard. So he was on Snapchat. Basically, for those who don't know, Snapchat is like a social media thingamajigger. Okay. I'm old, sorry. That is basically known for the fact that once you send something, the thing disappears. So basically, it's where shiesty people go and send things and do stuff because they think it can be hidden and it can't be tracked, which is a fucking lie. All things can be tracked. You just gotta want to get it. But okay, so he was on there with a 15-year-old when he's working at the school, and he's a 15-year-old student on Snapchat talking about you, my girlfriend. Well, it's a miracle not only that he is not in prison, it's a miracle he's still alive, because there are people who hear things like this and then people go missing and then they turn up, you know, a different color, maybe a little bluish hue. You know what I'm saying? If you catching what I'm throwing down here. Oh my God, it's a miracle this thing is still toting around.
Inappropriate comments and making her his girlfriend.
We have a constant pattern of her hiring people without doing a proper background check and presenting it to the board. And that's our issue. That could pose a great danger to our community.
Yes.
Dalton trustees Brittany Norwood and Tammy Brown
is alarming.
Were not at last night's meeting when Smith was appointed. The 4 Dalton trustees opposed to Henyard postponed the meeting and say none of the action taken was legal.
It's very interesting, considering the fact that she didn't have a quorum. So I don't understand how someone could be appointed.
Smith is replacing Henyard's previous hand-picked village administrator, Keith Freeman, who fell out of favor after he was charged with bankruptcy fraud and is now believed to be cooperating with an FBI investigation into Henyard. But Freeman is apparently still on the village payroll and filling the job.
So can you have a second village administrator?
No.
Damn. So he's not even actually, this is getting crazy. Okay, so apparently Keith Freeman is not even out of the job yet, even though Tiffany said it's not actually so. He's still actually working, doing the job. So she just hires another administrator, which clearly she can't if the other one actually isn't out, because that's $100,000 position. Imagine stumbling onto $100,000 position and all you had to do was want gas. All you had to do to get this $100,000 a year position is be a person who wants gas for your car. You want gas so much that you would pretend to be a cop to try to get some free gas. And then you would come across a woman who was the mayor who said, I want to give everybody free gas. And you would follow her to the edge of the earth. And then one day she would turn to you and she would say, you know what? You're going to be my administrator, $100,000 a year. And you'd be like, yeah. Now I can afford gas. And that's the story of this guy. That's how he got here. That's how he became the administrator. Congratulations, sir.
We don't have the finances for that. As you all know.
Clearly.
We are definitely in a financial bind.
Yeah.
And we cannot afford 2 village administrators.
Yeah, no.
Now, late this afternoon, Smith responded to these allegations through Bo Brindley, who is serving as Henyard's criminal defense attorney in her other case.
Okay.
Smith saying through Brindley that he was cleared of any wrongdoing in the matter at Thornton Fractional High School by DCFS. He also says all the charges in those other cases we talked about were dropped, save one in which he pled guilty and paid a $50 fine. And he goes on to say, and this is through the mayor's statement, says Mayor Henyard renounces efforts by any individual to denounce a man's character based on unfounded allegations and charges that have been dismissed. Now, Smith was already working today at Dalton Village Hall when we stopped by there earlier. Trustees say they are going to try to block that appointment when they meet again. Live downtown.
Oh, Lord. It's getting hot in here. Okay, keep on all your clothes or you are going to end up looking just like the guy she just hired as the administrator. You gonna be Geppetto. You got to keep on your clothes and stay off the Snapchat. I did not expect that. I didn't watch that before I sat down to do this. I was like, oh, they're speaking about her new hire, because I was going to make a video about the new hire. And then I saw that. I was like, I started out with that. I had no idea that he was going to tell me that. I didn't know about the gas. Thank you, Fox Local. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. So now I'm going to show this video of Tiffany's new administrator, okay, whom is just a big fan of the Tiff, the biggest fan, one might say. This is going to be a demonstration of the hind parts of the super mayor, okay, which is how he landed this job, which ironically with what we just learned about one of his reason for him getting arrested, him pretending to be a police officer so that he could get free gas. Now listen to what all his praises about the mayor, which is this is back in April of 2023 when he did all this ass kissing, and he's been doing it ever since too.
That she has went through. Being a resident of Riverdale, my own mayor wouldn't allow certain things for our residents to happen because she's a female supervisor.
That's right.
That's where we need the news media at.
Right.
That tried to stop a food giveaway.
Wow.
Look at it. They tried to stop the food giveaway. I'm hungry. Now what y'all ain't gonna do is stop her from giving me some free food, okay? And what I need is that free gas. The theme here, as you see, is me wanting some free shit. I hope you're catching what I'm throwing. This dude is doing all this preaching for free shit. He begged his way to $100,000 salary. That's work. I mean, that's a talent. Okay, that's a talent. So this is her new administrator, y'all. This is who she has.
That stopped the gas giveaway. Wow. We had to go to Dalton to get our gas.
Yeah, I had to go to Dalton pretend to be a police officer just to get some gas. I mean, I guess I could have paid had I had some money, but I didn't. So I'm a cop. Sir, I'm gonna tell you what is so funny. Like he something he has in common with Tiffany. No, there's no like he don't know himself. Like he has no idea what he looks like to other people. Like he's just like he's like bruh man from the fifth floor. You know, from Martin. Like
yes. We need to back our supervisor. I was here when Frank was here. And there's a change now. There's a new person in leadership. We should give her the same respect that we gave him. The same respect. I didn't hear not one trustee, I came to the meetings, go against him. But now we got trustees want to ask questions. Why didn't we ask questions when Frank was here?
Yeah, now all of a sudden they want to do their job. All of a sudden they want to do this thing, what they call it, checks and balances. Yeah, they want to do that all of a sudden. It's like, it's ridiculous. Sir, shut the fuck up. There, sir.
Why didn't we ask questions? There was no question. There was always a yes vote. We have got to stand up for the things that are right in our community. And I know when we talk about the $5 million, that was for this building here. Why would we?
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, so y'all notice, pay attention to this. Notice how the crowd is it's a pretty nice amount of people in here. And they're all very supportive of the Tiff. This is a year ago. This is like a year and a couple of months ago. Things changed a lot.
We even put $5 million in this. We could have tore this down and built something new. But we have somebody here with vision. I see the vision. You talk about being on nights here. How many seniors are packed in this room here and have a love for their supervisor? Okay? Let's talk about the gas giveaways.
Let's talk about that 15-year-old in the Snapchat. Let's talk about that. I would really like to hear about that story. I want to hear that story. I want to hear how you dodged prison. You know, because you clearly dodged it. Because it's damn sure where you were supposed to go. Talking about a 15-year-old, your girlfriend on Snapchat. Dude, you need to be sitting down hiding.
Hey man, I didn't know where I was going to get my next gas. I thank you.
There you go. I didn't know where I was going to get my next gas. Look at this. This all because of gas. Like, he is following her around because she's giving out gas cards. You know what? You are the best mayor. You are the only mayor, the superior mayor. Can I get a gas card, please? Okay, gotta get over to the other side of town, and I ain't gonna make it without your gas card.
We have people run out. We have people that run out. Giving back. I'm talking about giving back.
She's talking about we had people. Bitch, you knew that was you. You was over there impersonating a police officer to get some free gas.
The community. This is the first time I've seen a supervisor, other than giving food, give back to the community. You talk about.
And that's why you supporting her, because you want some free shit. All this he's preaching. He's preaching like he's preaching the gospel, but he's just preaching for gift cards. But he really wants that gift card, so.
They are excited to see him. And we have so much negativity, but we never talk about the positive things going on here.
Yeah, and that was that. This is an example of him ass kissing. And now, because of the first video, we've confirmed as to why he was kissing her ass so much. It was because he wanted some gift cards. Interesting. And then full circle, we come around to him landing in this position as the administrator. Technically, I guess is what we have to say. According to the trustees, that's just not the case. But he's going to sit in there and they're going to give everybody the business for sure. Okay, make sure that it is so. So let's hear her appointment.
My next appointment will be for village administrator. The next person that I'm going to appoint today, I'm going to come on up here, will be, you go to the podium. Michael Smith will be the new village administrator for the village of Dalton. The reason for Mike is he has a wealth of great information. He's a young person and ex-politician. He knows the laws like the back of his hand. I'm all about passing the baton and letting people come and show what they can do, especially here in our village. So welcome on board, Mike Smith.
I'd like to thank the residents as well as the mayor.
Uh-huh.
Look forward to working with each and every one of you guys to ensure that the village of Dalton is moving in a positive direction. Thank you.
That's it? That's all you got? That's all you got. She gave you $100,000 contract and all you can say, you couldn't even iron your shirt, you piece of shit. What? Look at this shirt. If this man don't live in his car, then I'm not even on the screen right now. Okay? He definitely live in a car. This is what your car looks. This is what your shirt looks like when you live in a car. If you don't live in a car, I'm shocked. That looks exactly like what your shirt would do if you were slept in your car last night. Okay? She hired a man who looks as if he lives in his car. That is my theory and I can have that. Okay? Look at this shirt. It ain't just not ironed. Okay? That ain't just not ironed. That ain't what happens when you just don't iron. That's lived in. That's unironed and lived in is what that is. Okay? I'm just telling you. All right. This was way more hilarious than I had expected it to be. All right. So this is who Tiffany hired. He come up. He don't say shit. Of course, he's so used to being abused. He would get abused at the Thornton Township meetings. Everybody would just give him the business because everybody knows his record. His record is well documented. It's crazy that he even speaks up the way he does when he knows that everyone is aware. Everyone knows about his stuff and no one's shy about pointing it out. Like, he has no awareness. He's just like Tiffany. They're the same. That's something that they have in common. Now, I will get to my synopsis about why I think this is such a bad fucking idea that she keeps doing this. With every new person with a criminal record and weird habits, with every person that she hires on, brings into her circle, as this just goes on, these are people that she's giving a way out of their own charges. See, like this guy, say Michael, this dude right here on the screen, she hired him as her administrator. So now he's gonna come in and he's gonna have access to information that the feds are gonna want. They're gonna be able to use long term in this whole thing that they're putting up against her. Do you think that the guy with the charges, the guy with the weird fucking history, the dude with the weird fucking habits that got him that weird fucking history, do you think that he's not gonna want to take that deal? Oh yes. In fact, he could be wanting this position literally just to get the deal. The closer you get to Tiffany at this point, getting close to Tiffany and learning some stuff about what's going on is literally a get out of jail free card at this point. Like, she is so, like, this is so dumb. This is just dumb. Okay? She needs to stop doing this. She's just bringing on basically more witnesses against her. That's basically, long story short. And this guy's the worst of the fucking worst. He's literally like a bottom feeder. My theory, my opinion. I'm not gonna have that. I could share it too. Long as I say it is my opinion. Okay? He is clearly not a lobster. Okay? So clearly it is not a literal thing. Okay? But this is what it looks like to me. But all hilarious it is. And look at this thing. I don't know. It really also goes to show she definitely is down to some super slim pickings. There wasn't anybody else who was supporting her that she could have put in that position. There was nobody else. Like, this was the guy with a Geppetto record is the guy who, like you couldn't find anything else. I mean, she got Keith. She got the other Keith. I thought she would have just shoved him in that position. He was that at Thornton, and he was the administrator at Thornton, and he was the job that Keith, the other Keith, took at the other job. So I mean, why can't the Keith Price that he got, Biggie Biggs, why can't he just do both? I mean, I think I would understand that one way more than this choice. Like, this choice is just like, what the fuck? Like. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, okay? Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. I'm way too busy being like mind boggled and blown over this decision that she just made. I did not expect all this. I didn't. I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as you are, okay? But mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh, peace.